Oh yeah, that's good. Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Audie Queenba, getting at you guys with another Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode. Today is July 10th, 2025. Oh my gosh, I cheated. The time right now is 1:10. Ooh, almost 1:11 p.m. in the afternoon. What? Where's my phone? I have to hit up Just Rob and let him know, like, yo, 1:11. Oh my gosh, please don't tell me. I don't even have nothing set up. What? Okay, yes, we have to do this. It's a requirement. Yes, we must. Let's see if he gets back. Yeah, he saw it. Yes. Yeah, it's just a little thing that Just Rob and I do. But yes, welcome to another Audie's Art Struggles. I told you guys that I was gonna be struggling, but no, it's not with the furniture, not yet. But other things, and I have my notes here, and I'm writing like whole ass sentences, and I just need to start writing just like keywords, right, of what exactly I want to be talking about. But first things first, my parents brought back my easel back down from the reservation, because remember, I thought I was gonna go out there and live, and that just never happened. So they had to go out there and bring back my easel. But I'm about to take the wheels off of this easel, because you know, if I were to like lean gently on the canvas to paint, it's gonna rock and wobble. Like, the wheels are not very like stable. So I think I'm gonna take those off and position my easel in a way where I don't want it to move ever. So I'm gonna do that today. And good news, I don't even know if I told you guys, but I have my printer, and I have not worked it for like a year. Something like that. I remember Just Rob being here in the studio with me, and he was running off postcards for me in the printer. And my mom was like, "You took the printer to the reservation." And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And she's like, "Yeah, you did." And, you know, we just couldn't find the cord to the printer. And I was like, I know I didn't take that printer, because I felt like I didn't really have anything to print, right? So I looked in back of the printer on the floor, and there it was, all, you know, rolled up. And I was like, oh my God. And here, me and my mom, we were going at each other's throats about who did what with the printer cord. So again, I was worried, because I thought that the ink would have dried way the fuck out, because the last time I printed anything was last year in August, and it works. Yesterday my sister-in-law came over, and she was like, "Can you run off some things for me?" And I was like, I gotta find the cord, actually. So I found it this morning. I ran things off for my mom, and I ran things off for my sister-in-law, because I hit her up and I was like, "Hey, if you still need those documents printed, send them to me in my email, and I'll print them out, and you can meet up with mom and dad." So I did that, and the color works great. So now what I'm hoping to do is, after I talk with you guys, I'm gonna scan some what was I gonna do? I'm gonna scan some originals on my scanner, and I'm gonna see how well they print. but I have to dig around in my mom's paperwork because I know she has cardstock paper. So if I can run off a sheet, then, with the color, you know what I'm saying? And see how that's going to come out. That way I can run off my own prints instead of taking it to like, Office Max or, somewhere to get them printed. And then sign them and then put them in a, in a seal, what you do with prints. So I'm happy about that I checked out the printer and I didn't give up. And oh my god, though, you guys, I got like super pissed. I was like, I just felt being held up. Like, I've been feeling like that all day yesterday, and I was feeling that way like all day today. So yeah, it's I hate saying it is what it is, but fuck, man, like, it shouldn't though. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, that's my anger, and I'm so fucking impatient. I got so many things piled up, but I'm happy with the results. I'm happy that I found the cord. I didn't have to purchase another one. I'm happy that the ink that I have left in my printer is still good. Either if it wasn't, then I would still went ahead and bought me some ink. Let's see. Well, I'm lying. I probably would have taken it to Office Max and have them run it off because it is cheaper than buying like $70 fucking ink cartridges for my Stone Age type of printer. You think it would be cheap, but it's not. Okay, like I got this printer in like 2013 and it's like 2025 and it's still good. The only thing that this printer doesn't do is it doesn't, sync or link up via Bluetooth to my tower that I purchased like, I don't know, maybe like 7 years ago, something like that. But anyways, let's see what else is a struggle. I'm trying to pay a booth fee for the Pancakes and Booze, right? And when I went to pay for my spot, it mentioned something about 3 paintings, and I was like, I thought I was only allowed 2. So I messaged the dude or whoever is in charge, and I was like, is it 2 or is it 3? Let me know so I can fucking run around and panic to try to put together another painting. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have to, I kind of know the measurements. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe it's like 3.5 feet. I'm hoping it's 3 feet, because if it is 3 feet, the ones that I already have on hand, I'm just taking those. I did finish that antelope one. The only thing that I didn't do that I kind of said that I was going to finish doing was the lightning design on the painting. So that I'm going to try to also finish today. And then I have to do an art study on the on what was I going to do? What was that solution? I think it was clear gesso onto the silver leaf paint that I'm going to be using, and see if it's gonna cloud the silver painting. I know you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but basically metallic paint, if you put like some kind of like varnish on it, it's gonna make the metallic cloudy and not as shiny, right? So I have seen something probably 2 years now where somebody was using, I think they used clear gesso on top of the metallic paint so that it stays shiny even when you varnish it. So I don't know how true that is, but my dad was like, why don't you varnish the painting first and then paint the silver on top of it, which I might do. But I'm gonna experiment a little bit because I don't want the silver leaf paint to be cloudy once I put the varnish on. And I spray the varnish on. I don't hand do it. I spray it with the spray gun. So I'm gonna have to get on that. I'm hoping to maybe varnish tomorrow, but we'll see. It just depends on how that study's gonna go after I post this episode, which I'm hoping to get out today. I got a lot of shit. Let's see. And speaking of just, which ones I'm gonna take so that I'm not running around like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna take? Because I do that so much and I'm like sick of doing it. I do things last minute. If you guys have been listening to the art struggles ever since I've created the art struggles, you guys would have heard that I do things last minute. Like this boot fee. See, today it's the 10th and the boot fee is due on the 12th. Like that's the deadline. And here I am just barely messaging the dude. And here I knew this 5 days ago. And I've had the silver leaf paint for a little, well, I want to say like about a week now. And I have not done the study with the clear gesso. And I cause these art struggles. I don't mean to do it on purpose because I know there's some people out there that do these things intentionally just so they have content, like just so that they have something to talk about. But I'm stressing about like Amazon blocks. I'm stressing about my bills. I'm stressing about my family. I don't want to say like my health problems, but I'm trying to take care of myself. Like I have all these other things and I'm just like, like, oh, I have to do this. I have to present that. And another thing that I forgot to tell you guys too, that I'm very happy that the printer works because I have to make like these place cards for my works. The little cards that you see when you go to a museum next to the artifact or, the whatever's being exhibited. It tells you like the name of the piece, who made it, the price if they're selling it, like all those things. And the place cards that I want to make, I want to put QR codes on there so that if people want to purchase it, they can just go ahead and scan it and, do all that. So I'm going to be working on that maybe tomorrow or something. It just depends on what I can do or get done by the end of the day. And also, like, do I need a nap? Do I need to chill out from my stresses? It just depends. It's so ridiculous, but it's so true. And then I have to make a another thing for myself too. Like I have to display exactly what kind of payments I take. So I would have to put like my PayPal link and my Chime and all of those things on there so that people can purchase however they want to purchase. So I have to do that and start ticking off things off of my tasks list. So yeah, man. There's a whole bunch. I have to remeasure my large paintings. I'm thinking about taking the cricket painting and the buffalo painting. Everybody says that they love the contrast between those two. And if I'm allowed 3 paintings, I'm going to take that antelope one. But the antelope one was the one that I was, advertising me working on my Instagram. And if people are going to the P&B, I'm pretty sure they're going to be maybe looking out for that one, but we'll see. But I need to know if I'm allowed 2 paintings or 3. And I will pay for my spot. So But yeah, ooh, all this talking is making me tired, making me sleepy, and just Rob is messaging me, and I kind of want to be with him for a little while. But I just thought I would come and touch bases with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. And yo, I can really fuck up my studio, man. I could really fuck up my office. Like, I have paint bottles everywhere. I have my paint samples everywhere. I got like gesso, and I got my tape measure, and I like, my parents just emptied my trash yesterday, and it's already filled to the brim, so I got to take that out. And everything just has to have a place, man. And you know what, today I was supposed to go to the storage unit because they had like a 4th of July deal for $66 a month, and I don't even think I can do it. Not right now anyway, but I was looking forward to getting rid of all of this stuff in my office, and that's not even gonna happen. So you want to talk about stresses? I just have nowhere to move things around, and it's like getting to me. So I think I can like pack them under my desk or something. We'll figure it out. I know I talked about that in the previous episode, but thank you all so much for pressing play. Don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And I will chat with you guys in the next Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode. Peace.